Good morning, LA, or Hollywood, from our last day in California. We're up early, getting packed up, and ready
to leave.
Yeah, but you want to know how I feel?
How?
That's how I feel.
Yeah, the kids are like all
Look at them both.
up.
What in the world?
To be a kid on packing day.
Right?
You know? So we are almost done. Our driver's coming at 8.
It's 7-Eleven now.
Oh shoot, we gotta go.
Yeah.
I need coffee. I would love some coffee.
Okay, I can make you some coffee.
No, I don't want... I don't like the coffee that's in the room. It's not very good. It doesn't really taste like great though.
Why
I don't know.
does it smell like celery?
It smells like celery?
Uh-huh.
How do you know what celery smells like?
I had celery before.
Oh, you did?
Did the air conditioner just turn on?
Oh, maybe.
Alright, we're all packed up. It's time to go.
Okay, let's
you guys
do
ready?
it. The driver's down there waiting for us.
Yeah, right? Let's go. Alright, we've made it through security. We're in LAX. Now we're just looking for gate 38. We go down to it, use the bathroom, get a little bite to eat. It was a bit of a stressful morning, but we made it. Jackson drew an airplane while we're waiting for the airplane. Nice work, buddy. Look at this swag that he's got on. Disney Cruise Line sunglasses. My goodness.
Jackson going to a race. Boop.
Oh, where'd it go? What? He has his own seat plate. Because he's 2 now.
Big buddy.
Just looking through some. Oh, here we go. Madam Web. I'm gonna watch it 16 times. It's a good flight for the most part. Oliver started having a little bit of trouble again because he didn't have a long enough nap.
At the very end, the whole flight he did pretty okay.
Yeah, now he's just upset. I think because he's tired. He didn't get a full nap.
He had like
Got
a
woken up
30-minute nap, yeah.
early. But it's bedtime now, so
I know.
yay. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Here we are, we're back home, back in Orlando.
Don't take
Oh, you
off
got some
yet.
wings.
Oh yeah, they both got their wings.
Good job, they're pilots now.
It's true. They flew the plane.
Oh, good job. He's been on the plane for 5 hours. Look at him go. He's like, I gotta get some energy out. Run back. There he goes. Oh, hey, buddy.
You're a resident. Welcome home.
Thanks.
You're one of our nearly 70 million
Yeah.
visitors. Welcome to
Been a mayor for a long time.
Here, imagination becomes reality in the theme parks
He
and
is going
attractions.
so fast.
Aesthetic experiences are found in our arts, sporting events, and small businesses.
Jackson, I'm going fast.
Oh, fell over. Oh, falling over again.
All right, so we are back home.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun on the trip. It was a really great time just being able to sort of do things centered around the kids. It was interesting to see what they liked and didn't like.
Right.
Like, it was kind of shocking when you guys went on the swings. I was sort of surprised that Jackson liked the swings as much as he did.
I did not expect that.
I didn't either.
And he's like, that's the best ride here. I was like, wow.
You know, maybe we should just take him to a carnival.
Yeah.
Not
There we
really.
go.
I feel like the ones that you at Disneyland are probably a little safer.
Yeah, I would say so.
Obviously, he had the best time at Mario World. I will say a lot of people, I know it's not Mario World, by the way, but it's hard not to call it that because that's what it is.
It's easier than saying Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood.
So he had a great time there, though. We could have honestly spent longer than we were there for 7 hours. I think he could have gone longer than that.
I think he would live there. I think if there was a way to go like camping or have a Nintendo hotel inside of the park,
Ooh, yeah.
he would have been. It would just.
Is there a Nintendo hotel somewhere?
I'm sure there is.
I
Right?
have to like
Probably
research
in
this.
Japan.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like he would love that.
Right?
Stay tuned for our Japan trip. Seriously, though, do that. So we had a great time. The Disneyland hotel was fantastic. I really loved the trip as a whole was great.
It really was a fantastic trip.
I was also really surprised at how well the kids did on the plane.
Yeah.
That was shocking to me.
Right? Well, Jackson's easy. You just can't give him his switch and he's like, I'm good. And
But Oliver did a great job too. Like he had his swaddle. He likes to like snuggle his swaddle like a blanket. And then he had his bunny and his Pippi and he was good to go. Like he was very calm. It was very like pleasantly surprised.
He did fall asleep for a little bit on the way home.
Just for a little bit. I wish I had started to get him to sleep earlier on the flight than I did. I think I didn't realize like, it's hard to tell with him if he's like ready to go to sleep, especially on a plane because we've never been on a plane with him before. But he went to sleep like fairly easily. I just should have started that process sooner. So also the time zone was like weird.
Yeah.
So it was like I didn't know really what time it was, you know?
I never know what time it is, so it's okay.
But now we're back home. But then also it was spring break the following week. So you might have noticed the videos kind of came out sort of like instead of every day, it was every other day. And that was because we had a lot of footage to go through. But also it was spring break. So we were doing spring breaky things. Jackson was out of school. So, you know, we were doing like spring break stuff. But also we were doing a little car shopping. Sorry, I just had a really big sneeze. The pollen here is crazy right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in the house.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like seeped into my pores. Like
I feel like I opened the windows
Yeah.
2 days because it was nice outside, and then it was like,
that was like the worst idea. The pollen is so bad.
it was like the mist.
I don't know. If you guys live here, you know it's like horrible right now. But we also went car shopping.
Yeah.
So we're looking to possibly trade in the Tesla and just wanted to see what was out there.
Wanted to give it a little dip our toesies in.
Yeah, so I was really interested in the Volvo like electric cars, and they have like a small version, a smaller version, and then like a big version.
Right.
And we just wanted to see them. So we went to the Volvo dealership.
We're test driving the XC40. This is a used one. They don't have any new ones on the lot. So this is just the
Take the next right onto
the
West Webster
XC40
Avenue.
Recharge. And what we would be getting would be an EX40. They like changed the name of it. But this would be Jen's car. We would trade in the Tesla for this.
So we're doing a little research. That's what we're doing today.
Some research.
In a quarter
Yeah.
mile, turn
So
right.
we're bringing it right back to the Volvo dealership right now. I don't know. We're also going to go over to the Hyundai dealership and maybe over to the Volkswagen dealership just to see those three. They're all sort of like around each other.
The
We'll see.
the Volvo that I really liked though was the XC90.
Yeah,
It's the
big.
large. Yeah, it's the largest. It's not. It's doesn't seem too big in real life, but it's the largest SUV that they have. I think, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so nice inside. It's very much like it feels like a luxury
It is.
SUV. The price was pretty high, so I don't think we would go with that one.
We're going to
Like,
sit in one in the dealership. They don't have the electric one.
Yeah,
We're going to sit in the gas-powered one, see how it feels.
but I think I liked the XC60, the size.
That size,
the
yeah, but they
most.
don't make that in electric.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a bummer because I like the idea of a Volvo, but they don't have the size vehicle that I want in an electric, and we're for sure going to go with an electric car.
Right.
So
So that's
But-
why we're going to go check out Hyundai and Volkswagen because those both have electric cars.
yeah,
So we'll see.
but this is nice. It's just
It's different.
it's not what I'm used to. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel bad. It just feels different. Yeah.
It's weird coming from a car that is unique and going to a car that's like, this is like every other car I've ever been in my life.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The Tesla definitely has some like really nice features. And it stinks to go from a car. Is it on my right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It stinks to go from a car that's fully paid off to a car that we would have to like trade in our car and still owe on that car.
Right.
But I don't know. So yeah, we're doing a little research.
We're in an EX90 right now, which is just the biggest one that Volvo makes. And it's nice. It's very nice. This feels just like similar to the Rivian.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Old England Avenue.
Jen's further away from me than in the other one. What do you think of it?
I can't look over at you guys.
Yeah,
'cause
don't.
Yeah, okay. I like this better. It is bigger than I was originally looking for. I think what I really want is the 60. So they have a 30, a 40, a 60, and a 90. The 40, it felt too, almost like sporty to me.
Right.
And the 90 feels good, but it's also very expensive, and it's more than I wanted to spend. So I think the 60 would have been like the sweet spot, but they don't make that in an electric vehicle yet.
Turn left onto Old England Avenue.
But the salesperson was saying that they might make it into an electric one, but he doesn't know like when. There's no time frame.
Yeah.
So I do really like this car.
Here's the issue.
In 800 feet, turn right onto East Webster Avenue.
Here's the issue, is that now...
Wait, do I turn left or right? She said.
You said right.
Right.
Now, the Tesla is dropping in value. It is plummeting in value.
Yeah.
So...
If we buy a car, we'd have to do it soon, so
Right.
we don't lose any more value.
Right, so I don't think we would have time to wait for the 60 to come out in electric. So, these are the questions that we're having, you know? Jen just said, I like this cemetery. So I think we're going to trade the Tesla in for a cemetery.
This is the Palm Cemetery. I've never seen this before.
I used to come here in early videos.
To this cemetery?
To this cemetery, yeah.
Oh,
I used to hang out in cemeteries often.
you know?
It's a good time.
We used to do cemetery tours.
Yeah, we used to go searching for ghosties.
No, it was near here, wasn't it? The Greenwood
that would-
Cemetery?
Sort of, yeah.
It was. We followed the cemetery, the groundskeeper on Twitter,
Yeah.
and he would always post about like cemetery tours, and so we would go do the tours, and they were really cool.
I really like the way that the Volvo dealership worked, where they're like, here's a car, go drive it.
Yeah, they were like very accommodating. They were super like none of the places we went to were pushy, but they were like the least pushy.
Right.
And they were very nice. Everybody was really nice, but I enjoyed my time at the Volvo dealership the best.
Right.
And then we went to the
Volkswagen dealership.
Volkswagen dealership, yeah.
After the Volvo dealership, we came down to the Volkswagen dealership. This is what I'm talking about right here. I want this so bad. I was very excited to test drive the ID Buzz, but it wasn't as nice as I wanted it to be.
It wasn't for us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very spacious, but like ultimately not the right car for us.
Right.
And then we went to the Hyundai dealers. I don't know how to say it, but we went there.
I was very confident in saying that it was Hyundai, but I'm not really sure either.
Did they say it when we were there?
No.
They never said it, right?
No.
Okay. Well, we went there and that felt more like a dealership.
Yeah.
It was like huge.
And also, like, when we got in, the guy, like, went over a set of rules that they, like, have to abide by. They're, like, code of conduct.
Yeah, he's like, these cars, like, the price is the price.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to upsell you.
He, like, pulled down a thing. You know how when you, like...
he did. Yeah, it was like the thing at school. And then he had, like, a pointer. And he's like, step number 1.
Yeah. No haggling. And we're like...
It was very strange. It was a strange experience. But it was a nice... What was the Ionic?
Yeah.
The Ionic?
The Ionic 5.
5.
We're at the Honda dealership, or Hyundai. We went to the Volkswagen dealership. We tried out the ID Buzz. It was nice.
Oh yeah, did we not show any? Oh,
No, because he was in the car.
guy was in the car.
I don't want to show it.
But it was. I did really like the ID4.
Yeah.
It was very similar to the size of the Tesla, but it felt less like the Tesla feels like a smart car, you know, and this
Yeah.
felt like less of a smart car.
Felt like any other car, like a Honda
Yeah,
Civic.
it felt like normal. Yeah, and it also, but it did have some cool features.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's. I don't know. You know.
Personally, I like the ID Buzz, but that
the
would have
van.
been for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
It
van,
was-
like a VW van.
I think it was too big for me.
So right now we're looking at the Ionic. The Ionic 5.
Okay, we are on our way home. So the good news is that we were in Winter Park, and there's a kava in Winter Park. So we had kava for dinner. It was so good. I loved it. Highly recommend it. I even got a to-go order to bring home to my sister because she was helping us out tonight, so we could go and like spend all day car shopping. And the funny thing is that after doing all of that car shopping, I think we are going to end up just getting the Rivian R2 because we looked at the size comparison, and I didn't realize how it's the same size as the Tesla. The whole reason why I didn't want to get the R2 is because I thought it was big, because this R1S that we have currently is huge. It's way too big for me to drive. This is too big of a car for me. But the R2 looks identical to the R1S, which is what we have, but it's just the size of the Tesla Model Y, which is perfect.
Yeah, and
So,
also it was basically the same size as the Hyundai Ionic 5.
yeah.
So
When we really liked the is it a Hyundai?
Hyundai.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, you can say Hyundai.
I just never knew that. Okay, well, we really liked that one. It actually had some really nice features, but it was $56,000, and I was like, I I don't know. I know the Rivian. I trust the Rivian. And I'm sure Hyundai's like a good car.
Yeah.
It got actually the highest reviews
For like top safety picks?
like across the board for mid-size electric SUVs. It was like the highest across the board. So I don't know. I'm sure it is a good choice, but I feel like I really do want to go with the Rivian.
There was some things about the Hyundai that I wasn't a huge fan of. The steering wheel had like 1,000 things on it. And I was like, why are there so many buttons on this steering wheel? Like, I know I exaggerate by saying 1,000, but there were literally like 25 buttons on the steering wheel.
It was a lot. It really was.
And I was like, what are all these buttons doing? He's like, well, this one does this.
They
and
were
this.
all
And I was like,
necessary things, yeah. But I think personally I would be happiest with either the Volvo. I think price-wise I would be happiest with the R2 because I think it said it was starting at 45, and we would trade in our Tesla, so we would hopefully get a little bit off.
Well, so the R2 is not coming out till next year, so I feel like our Tesla's going to lose. Right now, I like priced it out, and it was about $20,000 is what I could get for it. And so by the time that the R2 comes out, it'll probably be even less. Probably be allowed in like 15,000 or something like that. So
You think?
yeah, so it just stinks that like we are losing value quickly, but we should hold out for the Rivian.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good product. We like the product.
I agree.
Happy with it. If you guys want to buy a Rivian, we've got a code in the description down below.
Yeah, I think just us wanting to have two Rivians kind of says it all.
I should also mention that last week, that code got 500 clicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so people are like interested in the Rivian.
Yeah.
It's worth looking at because they're great cars. We really do love ours.
Yeah.
So all of that car shopping today just to go and say, you know what? I think we're going to stick with the Rivian.
Which is like, that's what car shopping is though, right?
Yeah. I think I was most impressed with the Volvo.
Yeah.
It was a great car.
And the dealership felt better too. Like, it looked better on the inside, number one, but also like the salespeople there just seemed like, I don't know.
More knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Nobody was pushy. I don't think that car salesmen are pushy anymore.
Right.
Because it seems like their pay structure has changed for the most part. So nobody was really pushy or anything. But the Volvo dealership, they knew the most. They were the most like accommodating as far as like seeing multiple vehicles. And I don't know. I highly recommend if you're looking for a Volvo, you should go to the Winter Park Volvo dealership and talk to them there because they did a great job. If we don't get the R2, I imagine we would get a Volvo.
Yeah. Also, side note, I've always dreamed of the fact that I feel like I could be a good car salesman.
You know a lot about cars. I think it just takes knowledge.
I could hyper focus. If I'm working at a Volvo dealership, I could know everything about every Volvo.
Yeah.
And I could sell it, be like, oh man, check this out. Look at this feature here. Like, the windows have these little shade thingies for your kids. You know?
Yeah. Today was so much fun though. It was cool to see like what cars, like what the car shopping experience was like now, because it's been a long time since we've done that. And I don't know, it was cool to test drive all the cars. I drove on roads that I didn't know. I like stepped out of my comfort zone as far as driving.
I'm glad we got to drive that Volkswagen bus.
Oh yeah, driving the bus I'm kind of surprised that I drove it, to be honest, because it was so big, but I did okay.
That, by the way, if you're interested in that Volkswagen bus, there is so much room in there.
Oh yeah.
But there's not a lot of cargo space if you have all 3 rows up.
Right.
But if you have the 3rd row down, ton of cargo space.
Yeah.
Ton of leg room in the back, like a ridiculous amount of leg room.
I feel like that would be a fun one to like camp in.
Yeah, and like
So much room.
it's all of the seats are modular, so I think that they have come out with an infrastructure, or are going to come out with an infrastructure like they used to have with the Vanagons and the microbuses and stuff, where you can put like a table in there and then like have the captain seats that like rotate and things
That would
like
be
that.
cool.
Is it just our hometown, or has there been a recent influx of bumper stickers that say please be patient? I'm a student driver.
So we talked about this in another video a while back, and you guys said the same thing. You said that you see them all the time, but we've seen so many today.
I've seen like 50 of them today.
Yeah, maybe we should put one on our car.
Right?
Yeah, I'm a student of life.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I'm a student driver. So anyway, we're gonna head home, and it's about bedtime for the kids. So we're gonna go head home and do bedtime and all that fun stuff, and we'll see ya in a minute. But also last week we oh wait, I forgot to show you the stuff that we bought from our Disneyland trip.
Yeah, we got a merch haul.
We bought only a couple of things because we have so many things from Disneyland that I was like, do I need another t-shirt?
Yeah.
I
do.
specifically said I'm not buying anything at Disneyland.
Well, I was like, you should buy a t-shirt. And you're like, no.
I was like, I have too many t-shirts. I wear one t-shirt.
I literally only wear this t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love this t-shirt. It's from Lost Bros, but it's like the most comfortable shirt I've ever owned. It could honestly, it could say anything. I would wear it. It's just so comfortable. So whatever style of shirt this is, like I would buy 100.
Yeah.
But this is the Disneyland shirt that I bought because it's a rootin' tootin' cool shirt.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Tokyo Disneyland because they have a lot of like American merch and it all looks kind of like this.
Yeah.
Everybody's
'cause
like
we're all cowboys.
Yeah, they're all like everybody's a cowboy and I love that. So it kind of makes me sad that I'm not a cowboy. Like I'm not living up to the standard.
You'd be a cowgirl.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then I also got this one.
Which I'm obsessed with this shirt. Not that I want to like I would wear it, but I'm obsessed with this because it doesn't make sense to me. Why did they decide to put the Pixar Pal Around on there, but then underneath it put Pixar Pier? And like, why is
Well, did the Pal Around open before Pier?
yeah, but like the pier is not. It's a land.
Oh, it's like okay,
And
right.
like Galaxy's Edge is a land.
They
And
also
like,
they don't have Tiana's on it, so they need to update the shirt.
why isn't Tiana's on it? Why isn't Star Tours on it?
Star Tours?
There's like a ton of rides that open, but they like picked and choose which ones to put on there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the shirt though. Great shirt. We also got a couple of things from Universal. So we got a new water bottle for Jackson. This is his favorite water bottle to bring to school, but his other one broke because we dropped it on accident. And so we said, we'll get you another one.
It's so funny though, because we told him, I said, I'll get you another one. And I was like, I just have to get it from Orlando. Or no, he saw it in the airport on the way. He's like, can I get this right now? I was like, we'll get it when we come back so we're not like carrying it around with us. And then he saw it in California. He's like, there it is. Can we get it now? It's the end of the trip. And I was like,
We're like, the
no,
taxes
we'll
are
just
higher
get
here.
it when we get home because it'll
Like,
be cheaper.
We're going to pay more money here. Yeah, we should have. Well, we should have honestly waited and got it at Universal so we could use our pass.
Annual pass holder discount.
Yeah, so we just
right?
paid more all around for it.
Yeah.
But
That's okay. He loves it and
does.
it's all good.
I have a feeling we're going to buy another one because they're not like the best quality. So we'll probably just keep buying them.
Yeah.
We got him this power-up band.
Princess Peach.
So I didn't show it to you in the video because we went to the 1UP store. I don't remember what you were doing. Maybe you were taking the baby to the bathroom or something. But me and Jackson went to the gift shop to get the power-up band.
Oh, I was waiting to do Goomba.
You were in line. That's what it was. And he wanted his own band because your band was like hard mode.
Yeah.
Because you had used it before on your previous trip. And I'll link that one down below if you haven't seen that trip. So we ran in the store to get this really quick before it was like your turn. And he was between this and Princess Daisy.
Oh, okay.
He wanted like, I love the Princess Daisy one because it's like a flower. It's like cute looking. But we ultimately ended up on this one.
You know what he asked me for this morning?
What?
He said, can we get a Yoshi band? And I said, buddy, that's too many bands.
Yeah.
We only have so many arms.
Because we
And he's
also
like,
bought a Diddy band.
Yeah, we have a
Diddy Kong band.
We have a Diddy Kong band and we have a Donkey Kong band.
But so when we went to Universal, it was Mario Day. It was March 10th. MAR10 spells out Mario, so it was Mario Day. We thought for sure they were going to do something cool for Mario Day.
I thought there were at least like a badge in the app, like an achievement.
Something.
You know what I mean? Because that's the whole thing about Super Nintendo World is that when you have the power-up band, then you get these achievements, these stickers in the app. And I thought for sure that would be a sticker that you get.
Wasn't.
Like, come on Mario Day.
You know what you got? If you spent, I think it was $20 or $30, you got this free keychain.
And I love this keychain.
Mario's hat and overalls. It's very cute. But if you spent over, I think it was like $70, you got a free headband. A Mario, you know how they have the Mario headband? Where he's like laying on your head? It was that.
We should have done that.
Well, we didn't buy enough stuff.
I didn't know about this. This is my kind of deal.
Would you have bought more stuff?
I would have bought more stuff.
I think I like this better than the headband. This is like silly. Like what
nice.
is this? What even is this? Is this like a best friend thing?
No, this
Because
is...
it's two things. So I think it's like you give one to your friend. But imagine just having this.
What if Mario is just... He was trying to take a shower somewhere. And he took off his overalls and his hat.
Oh no, and they were like, haha.
And then they stole them from him.
Like, we're gonna sell these.
And now we have it.
But
And he's like,
he had to do it like hundreds of times because they had so many.
well, it's every day he takes a shower.
You think he has like a million little blue
He
overalls?
has to keep buying them. That's why you have to get coins in the game.
That's really funny. But yeah, so this is what we got for going on Mario Day and spending $20.
Yeah.
I think it might have been $25. So yeah, so that's what it was. You know, that was all the merch we got, and honestly, it was enough. So yeah, but then we came home and
We got their jackets too.
oh yeah, we also got those Lightning McQueen jackets, the hoodies, but they were like the teal hoodies that you saw them wearing in the video. And honestly, it's a really cool jacket. I wish they made them in adult sizes.
And honestly, they're on double on sale right now.
I know.
Okay.
We paid so much for them.
We bought them. We came home, and they were on sale on Shop Disney.
For like $22.
And then I went, what? And then we looked again, and they're even more on sale.
How much?
I don't remember.
But well, go buy one because they're really
you should
cute.
buy one. We'll be
And
a
they're
link
very cheap.
in the description down below, two of them.
I can't believe that. That always happens to us though.
We posted it on Instagram too, so.
Oh yeah. So also, if you want to see the full like the Cliff Notes version of our trip, you can look at the highlight reel on Instagram. It's like the very first highlight. It's our full trip. That whole highlight is like the entire trip, start to finish. So yeah. Another thing that we did when we got back is I got my hair done.
Yeah, look at that.
I went a little darker. I did like a dark root. So it's sort of like a little darker than my natural root color. And then it, I don't know how to explain this. It looks like this.
Yeah. What did you call it? You called it brond.
It's brond.
Brond.
Yeah, it's like a brond. And I think I'm going to go even darker in the wintertime. So here's a look at me getting my hair done. I filmed like a little montage.
Montage.
It was a lot of fun. I love Kimmy, my hairstylist. I've been going to her for like over a decade now.
Yeah.
So she's great. Highly recommend. I don't know if they're taking new clients, but I really do love them both. So her and her sister own the Kin Salon in College Park in Orlando. It's a really cool area, but they do a great job. Love them. Fantastic.
It is a really cool area, but while you were getting your hair done,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I went to Disney Springs and I filmed stuff at Disney Springs, and then I came back to get you and you weren't quite done yet. So I was like, I'll go for a walk, and I laid underneath a tree, and I think that I lost the camera.
So we came home and I was like, okay, I'm going to start editing this video so I can get back on track and getting everything out like daily for you guys again. So Tim and Jackson were playing Super Mario Wonder because Jackson did his spelling words. And so we're like, okay, you can play for 20 minutes. And I was like, let me get the clips together while you guys are doing that. And so I was like, where's the camera? And I'm like looking around, looked in my bag. I looked in your bag. I looked everywhere that I thought it would be. And you're like, it's in the car. So I looked in the car. I was like, maybe I'm missing something. So I came back in and I'm like, where in the car is it? And you're like, okay, we're almost done. I'll just look for it. And then you didn't find it.
I didn't find it.
And then it was like, well, wait a minute. Like, where's the camera? So
I drove back out to the hair salon.
yeah.
The hair salon was closed. I looked through the window. There wasn't anything. Like, my camera wasn't in there. I went to the park that I went to. It wasn't in the park. I think it's gone. I think I have officially lost this camera.
Which stinks because it also had another video for like a sponsor thing that we were doing.
Yeah.
So we have to figure that out because that wasn't something that we could like film again. It's like done now. So yeah. So I talked to my hairstylist and I was like, hey, did you happen to see a camera at the salon? And she's like, I'm not there. I left already, but I'll check in the morning. So we'll see what she says in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe it's there. My thing is that Tim is a lucky person.
Well, that's okay. So
You're lucky.
you say this,
Yeah.
but it wasn't in the park. I was like
Well, that's what I
driving
mean.
up to the park, and I was like, I drove. It's a half an hour away. I drove for half an hour, and I was like, all right. Jen says I'm a lucky person. It's gonna be in the park. Like it's gonna be there.
Maybe it's at the salon though.
I hope so.
You never know. I feel like I'm not giving up hope just yet.
I'm not really giving up hope either because it was an old G7X, which I realize, or G7X Mark II, which I realize now is like, it's a hot commodity right now.
Oh, it is?
People love that camera. But the screen on this one shattered to bits.
Yeah, it's like horribly broken.
Yeah.
Is that the only one? Because we gave one
No,
away.
we have other ones.
Okay, because we had a few, and we gave one away to a friend. We had this one that we were using like pretty regularly. But honestly, everybody says that they don't like it because it makes a noise.
They're like, "Mrr."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people don't really love when we use it, but I like it.
Yeah.
But you know what we did do?
We pre-ordered the V1.
Yeah.
The
So
Canon PowerShot V1 should be here on April 8th.
it's like the vlogger's camera. That's like what they're touting it as like the vlogger's like ultimate vlogger camera.
Yeah.
So I think that we lost the camera at like, if it's lost forever, we lost it at an okay time.
I don't mind the camera. It was the stuff that I did that I wanted. I wished I had that memory card. So if
Yeah.
you found my camera, just send me back the memory card.
Yeah, it is kind of a bummer because it was like all of the videos that were on the memory card were uploaded except for two.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that was the sponsorship thing and then the Disney Springs stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a bummer. It's not fun to lose your work,
Yeah.
you know? But all in all, it was a great time.
It was. It
Not
was a good-
losing the camera. That
the
was
trip
great.
was good. It was all in all, it was a good trip.
It really was, yeah. And I think if we lost the camera and that's like the worst thing that happens, that's really not that bad.
Yeah.
Worse things have happened. So
That's true.
I don't know. I'm upset, but I'm also like, okay,
Yeah.
you know?
It'll be fine.
But if you found the camera, send us the memory card.
Yeah. You can keep the camera.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Thank you guys for like following along though. We really appreciate that you guys seem to really enjoy the trip. You guys checked out our Instagram stories that helps us. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
So all in all, it was a fantastic trip. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.